Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasu here, coming at you with a Counter Fairy deck profile for September 2019. Apparently this deck's a lot of fun from what I've heard, so we're just going to get right into it.
From what you've heard?
Yeah, from what I've heard.
Okay. Yeah, it is kind of fun. I did go 2-2 at locals in a 4-round tournament, so it's not that good, but it's still fun. It was cringy, I'm sorry. So anyway, we got 3 Bound for Artemis. This card's good. It's sweet and simple. If you activate a counter trap card, if a counter trap card is activated, you draw 1 card. So either player. The counter trap cards are kind of common, like with Judgment at 3, Red Reboot, Strike. So like, if your opponent activates them, you get free draws.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let's see. You got 3 Guiding Ariadne. She's a good card. She came out in Breakers of Shadow. Basically, in the scale, she becomes one of your best cards because you don't have to pay cost to activate your counter trap cards.
So you can activate Judgment and not have to pay any life points.
It turns certain trap cards into free Omni Negates, basically.
Yeah.
And then she's like a monster effect where, like, if she's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can, like, search a counter trap.
Imagine being able to activate Solemn Judgment at 8,000 life points. That sounds really cool. And be still at 8,000 life points.
Yes.
Also, if you guys could leave a like, this deck was a little bit difficult to make.
The reason it was difficult to make was because I have this card. I ordered it and it did not come for 4 weeks.
Yeah, crazy. So what's it do?
They misfiled the order. So yeah, that's fun. Meltiel stages this guy. It's one of your integral pieces again. Level 4, obviously. By the way, these are all like level 4 fairies.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this guy, when a counter card is activated, you can gain 1,000 life points, and then it's actually mandatory.
Yeah.
You gain 1,000 life points, and then if the Sanctuary is on this guy is on the field, you destroy a card your opponent controls.
Cool.
So, and that's non-targeting as well.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, it actually
That's
is.
actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys could leave a like and subscribe.
Yeah, do all that stuff. We have Power Angel Valkyria. There's some cool interactions with this card. So basically, when you negate the activation of a spell, trap card, or monster effect, you can no, it's actually mandatory. You add a light fairy monster from your deck to your hand, and it's a hard once per turn.
Cool.
Reason to play 2 is because it's a hard once per turn, so you break it 3. But it's a good card regardless. You can actually search some cool cards with this. I can explain that later. Then the one-ofs. 1 Honest. 1 Minerva. She's not that good, but I just play her just because she's a name and also she has an okay effect. And then 1 Spirit Sculptor. The 1 Honest because you can summon it off of Ties of the Brethren and then add it back to your hand.
Yeah.
The Minerva just because she's like good.
Yeah.
Basically, when you activate a counter trap card, it gains 500 attack, and then you can add a counter trap card for a different name for your graveyard to your hand.
Cool.
Then, Spirit Sculptor has a cool interaction with Ties of the Brethren. What you can do is you can summon it alongside a Guiding Ariadne, and then you can tribute your Guiding Ariadne to add another one from deck to your hand, and then activate it in the scale.
Cool.
So you get, it's basically one of the only ways to actually search Guiding Ariadne without doing some crazy shit.
Alright. I mean, you're already playing him, so I think you're already doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, honestly. Oh yeah, but this is actually a new card that just came out on Rising Rampage.
I thought it was cool. Very specific.
It is a cool card.
Cool.
You can actually search, if you tribute himself, you can search fucking Dynamite Knight off of it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's pretty funny. Anyway, this guy. This guy's kind of cool.
What's he do?
So, okay, so when a effect is negated, you can summon him from your hand or graveyard. And then he inflicts piercing battle damage, and also if he inflicts battle damage, you can add a counter trap card or a partial trap card from it to your hand.
Oh, that's cool.
But you can actually summon him off of one of the counter trap cards that I'll show later.
Alright, sounds good.
That's it for the monsters. You don't play that many. 3 Sanctuary, Sanctum of Parshath.
Yeah.
It counts as Sanctuary Sky was on the field.
Yeah.
So like Meltiel, whatever.
Yeah.
You get that effect when this is in the field. Then all your fairy monsters gain 300 attack and defense. Set spell and trap cards cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. And also once per turn you can target 3 fairy type monsters or counter trap cards in your graveyard and put them on the top of your deck in any order.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm. So
Counter fairy cards or just monsters?
Fairy monsters and counter trap cards.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So you can. It's good recycling and it counts as. It's good protection. It counts as Sanctuary of this guy.
Yeah.
So you can do some shenanigans with that. 3 Ties of the Brethren, like I mentioned before. If you guys don't know what this does, basically, you can target a monster you control, pay 2,000 life points, special summon 2 monsters from your deck with the same type, level, and attribute, but different names. And then also you can't special summon for the turn, you can't declare an attack that turn.
gets you some really good setup.
It's so
though.
good. It's such a good card. Like, the costs literally don't matter with this card.
Yeah.
Anyway, 3-power duality. It does conflict with Ties of the Brethren,
Yeah.
but honestly, it's just better to play it because, you know, it adds consistency to your deck.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's more of a control deck, so you don't always have to special.
No, this is a control deck, yeah. Speaking of being a control deck, 3 Super Poly. You don't want to let your opponent do stuff.
Just interrupts.
Yep, it's good interrupt, so.
Plus, gives you a strong monster, so that's
Yes, it does. I'll show you those later. 2-power Desires. Because you don't want to draw it too much, but you don't want, but you do want to draw it.
Hey, that
sometimes.
ulti looks beautiful.
Yeah, this is an ulti, by the way.
But yeah, keep going.
Anyway,
Yeah, just
that's
two.
that's it for spells.
Yeah.
For counter traps, 2 Rebirth of Parshath. This card's interesting. It's one of the new counter traps that came out with the structure deck.
Yeah.
The Wave of Light. So basically, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card or a monster effect, you can negate that effect. Or sorry, you can reveal a counter trap in your hand, discard a card, and pay 1,000 life points.
Yeah.
Then negate the activation, shuffle into the deck, and the expression will summon a Parshath monster from your deck or extra deck.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So yeah. The good thing about this is that with Guiding Ariadne, you don't have to pay the cost.
Yeah.
So if you just have a counter trap in your hand, you can just reveal it and just negate anything for free.
That's cool. For free.
Basically. 3 Ultimate Providence. This is the card I was talking about. It's an Omnigate if you have Guiding Ariadne in your field.
Yeah.
So basically, when a spell trap card or monster effect is activated, you can discard a card of the same type, monster, spell, or trap, negate the activation, and destroy it.
Cool.
But since how the ruling goes is if you have Guiding Ariadne, you don't even have to have any cards in your hand
Really?
to activate this. Yes,
Oh,
you don't.
cool.
You don't have to. It's just a free Omnigate. Then the Psalms. Shit. Sorry, I dropped my cards.
Yeah.
3 Strike, 3 Judgment, 1 Warning. For some reason, Warning is still at 1 when Judgment's at 3.
Maybe they just
Honestly,
want to
Judgment
try
can be Warning can be better than Judgment in some circumstances. Yeah, that's it. That's it for the deck. 40 cards.
All right, let's get into extra deck.
1 Avenging Knight Parshath. I don't know what this card does.
You special summon it off the trap,
Yeah,
right?
it's just a filler card, honestly. You can just summon it if you already used your main deck monster. It inflicts piercing battle damage, and then once per turn, you can target a monster your opponent controls and change its defense position.
Okay.
So it's not that good, but it's still
It's something.
yeah, and adds OTK potential to the deck.
Okay.
Then for the Link monsters, Hippo Shingen,
Yeah.
Generic Light,
Just obvious, yeah.
Code Talker. This is for cards in your extra deck that you want to use for Link material, but they're not light monsters.
Yeah.
So basically the rest of the extra deck. Nightmare Phoenix, and Unicorn
Yep.
for removal, and 1 Borosword. Don't like Borosword in this deck.
You don't?
I'd rather play Apollosa, but I don't have one.
Okay, I got you, fam.
Anyway, because it's a control deck, so more negates. Anyway, so the rank 4 engine, not really an engine, but it's rank 4 stuff.
Yeah.
Time Thief Redoer, it's a great card.
Yeah.
Abyss Dweller, Tornado Dragon, Extend Knight, Daigusto Emerald, and Dagaris. These cards are all good. You can honestly play any rank 4s you want.
It's just these are the tools. I would definitely play Abyss Dweller for sure, though, because it just shuts down so many decks.
Same with Time Thief Redoer, honestly.
Yeah.
These are the 2 mandatory ones. But the other ones, I mean, even Daigusto Emerald. But the other ones are just you can put whatever you want. And
Toolbox, yeah.
Yeah.
Last
3 cards of the deck, or extra deck, are my Super Poly targets. I'm playing Starry Venom, Valak Chimera, and Muddragon. It's pretty standard.
Alright. Sounds good.
And then there are just 1 or 2 things I want to mention.
And the side, yeah, you can show us
Just
the side deck, that's fine.
Oh, the whole side deck?
Up to you.
Alright, I'll show you the whole side deck then. 3 Pank, 3 Cosmic Cyclone, 3 evenly matched.
Yeah.
It's obvious. And then it's just good cards.
Yeah.
Then these are the interesting ones, right? You
Yeah.
can play 3 Lancia. You can actually search this off of Power Angel Valkyria.
Alright. That's actually pretty dope. So you could search Lancia. That's
Yeah, so for example, in the Orcus matchup, yesterday I was at Locals, and I searched Lancia twice
really
with Power Angel Valkyria.
nice. So that's good.
So yeah, it's a blowout. And then same thing with Grid Reboot. With Guiding Ariadne in your field, you can activate this from your hand for free.
For free. Yeah, that's actually really cool. And you could search it as well, right?
And you can search it, and you can also
activate for free.
And it's just good against Ulcer guys. It's good against Brewer Control. So yeah, that's the deck.
All right.
Let me know
Well,
what you think.
leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe and tell us what you think of this deck. If this video reaches 10 to 12 likes, maybe we'll do like a duel with this deck against something.
I'm also building a Tenyi Orcus deck, so stay tuned for that.
All right.
It's gonna be out in 3 months. At this rate. Anyway.
2 weeks later, Tenyi Orcus deck profile.
Yep.
All right. See you guys later.
See you guys later.